8:20 a.m. this Wednesday morning, January 20th, 2026. I think that's the right date and all today. Still kind of early. I woke up kind of late this morning. It's not too bad out here. We are having some snow currently. And all of the local schools around here are closed once again today. Rather dark morning, if you will. I mean, this is more akin to the lighting right there that we got kicking off out here. And, you know, supposedly, according to the narratives, we're actually supposed to be within that period of time to where daylight hours are to get brighter earlier on in the mornings. And, well, because of the conditions and situations of late, that just has not been happening. And did you notice how this started off with that blue coloration? That's kind of crazy. But anyways, and just to let you know, people, you know, with these winter conditions and this freezing cold weather that we've been having, yes, I do wear my gloves out here, okay? But when I am recording, I can't, operate the screen with gloved hands. But anyways, we now have some blue jays that are moving in. Hey, are you hungry? And I have just finished sweeping out here. We had quite a little bit of snow once again. So I've swept out this area down here at the base of the tree, as well as, the feeding ground over there with the cats. But seeing as how we got this blue jay up here and a couple more now moving in, let's go ahead and take our bowl here and kind of fill this in with some seed and peanuts. And we're going to go ahead and scatter the rest down here. And not a whole heck of a lot, or so it doesn't appear as such. And we'll go ahead and walk on over here. And once again, it is lightly snowing out here. Okay, and we've already had our first one come in for the morning, and Shzoom, here they are. And we're going to go ahead and get just a little bit closer this morning. Come on in. There you go. Yeah, kind of freaking them out because of my relative location to the tree, and which it is very close. But these guys are, well, like I stated before, they're quite fearless, especially when it comes to, grabbing these peanuts. All right, buddy, you gonna jump down on the ground? There you go, King. Go ahead, jump on down there. Yeah, it's still quite close. I do believe this is King right here. You can see the top knot on his head. Right close up. All right, I'm going to go ahead and back off because I know we got other birds that's wanting to come in beyond just the blue jays, and they are now fluttering in as I speak. It's all right, guys. You can come on down. I'll back up. Yep. I'm going to go ahead and back off a little bit. Yeah, my lady is still sitting out here. You can see that food and water has been provided. Oh, well, I don't know what was up with this blue jay back here, but he was down in the snow, might have dropped something. And are you guys getting bored with this type of content? Well, too bad, because this is what I've got to go on if I want to provide any type of content right now because of the weather scenarios and conditions, and I can only report on what I can report on. And basically, this is it. And yes, I am getting quite low on the seed. So I'm going to have to restock as soon as possible. Man, we got a lot of birds coming in now. Quite a few. See if we can relocate just a little bit without startling the birds too much. Where'd you go? Oh, you're right there. Be nice to have some of these other types of birds move in, such as cardinals and the woodpeckers, nuthatches, titmice. Well, we're dealing with the common ones, the blue jays, the juncos, and the sparrows. Oh yeah, quite a few birds up in here. Wow. Boy, these mourning doves are nervous nutties. Oh my. Got a crow in the background. Well, at least we finally got the mourning doves to come up. Of course, slightest little movement and they're going to take off. Quite the feeding kicking off this morning. Well, well, unfortunately, I'm going to disturb these birds as I wander on out of here, but they'll be back. The snow's coming down just that much heavier. Um, yeah, and our weather conditions are supposed to not really improve. Google states that we're supposed to get up to 30 degrees Fahrenheit today, but if that actually becomes a reality, I will be shocked and surprised. But the reason for that is because of other weather scenarios, such as another Arctic blast that is to be hitting us. And of course, we can see that it is once again snowing. Um, yeah, I got, if you can see it, got quite a little bit built up on my jacket. Well, I am surprised that these guys are up here like this. I mean, very surprised. But, like I said, it's time for me to head in as my fingers are froze. Even though, yes, I got gloves on this hand, but no gloves on this hand. Okay, time to head in. So, thank you ever so kindly for watching. Take care. Much love to y'all. The Skyway's out.